Yo, what is up, YouTube? Peace Ganjarege here, back again for another video for you guys. Just going to do a little post-match review for the Arsenal vs Brentford game. And unfortunately, it was Arsenal 1, Brentford 1. So yeah, again, we couldn't get a win. It's just so disappointing. And you just have to ask yourself, are we trying to win this league or not? It feels like we're trying to throw it away. All these chances we're getting to put points on the board and have a better advantage over Man City, and we're just wasting these opportunities. It's so disappointing because I really believed that yesterday we would find a way to win the game, especially when we went 1-0 up. At home we should be closing the game out at that stage. It was very late on in the game that we scored, and credit to Leandro Trossard, who got the goal, who got his first goal for the Arsenal. He's a quality signing, he's a quality player, and he's already shown by scoring that goal what worth he has to our club and to our fans. So yeah, credit to him. It's just so disappointing again that we can't keep a clean sheet 3 games in a row without a clean sheet and without a win. And yeah, it's really upsetting. I don't know what's wrong at the moment. It feels like we're running out of steam. We're running out of ideas. Even the crowd behind us, they were credit to the crowd and all the fans, all the supporters yesterday. The atmosphere was incredible. You could hear it over the radio, all the drums, all the chanting, all the singing, And, even when Brentford equalised and made it 1-1, the crowd was still behind us. We still believed that we could get the win, and we were fighting to the very end. It was just unfortunate that it wasn't to be. Another set piece goal conceded. We conceded against Everton. We lost 1-0 to a corner, and now Brentford have equalised through a set piece. Credit to Brentford. They don't give up. They're a quality team. Ivan Toney, he's a quality striker, and they fight till the end. Their manager believes in them, and credit to them. They fought well, even in the first half. Pinnock should have probably scored for them. Toney hit the post, so all in all, it was probably a fair result in the end, although it's disappointing to say that because Brentford in the first half missed some quality chances which could have made it 1-0 to them. So that's why it's so disappointing. We weathered the storm, we held on through that, and then in the second half we got the first goal. So whenever you score the first goal and you don't win the game, that's a choke. It is what it is. We choked it, we conceded a goal, we couldn't keep the clean sheet. What's going on in the defence right now? It was so going so well. Ramsdale, Saliba, Gabriel, the partnerships, and Ben White, and then Zinchenko. So we just can't keep a clean sheet or get a win right now. And guess who's coming up next? Yeah, it's finally time for Man City. And the only positive is that we're at home. But having said that, they're playing Aston Villa today. And we can't keep asking other teams to do us a favour and come on Unai, do us a favour. We already had the favour. Tottenham beat them. And they weren't expected to beat them, even though they have a quality record versus them. We just expect Man City to turn up and win. And, that's what's going to happen eventually when we keep wasting our opportunities. We had like an 8-point lead, 11-point lead, and now if they beat Aston Villa today and then they come to the Emirates next week and beat us, I believe we'll be equal on points, and they might even be ahead of us through goals because Haaland has scored at least 25 Premier League goals by himself. So I'm starting to get worried, to be honest. People say, "Oh, stop being pessimistic," but we haven't won anything yet. Just because we're top of the league in February doesn't mean we're top of the league when it ends. So, and if we don't, it'll be our own fault. And it'll be very disappointing to have it let it slip through our hands, the Everton game, lost 1-0. We shouldn't be losing that. We should be getting a result there. Shouldn't be dropping points like that. And yeah, 3 games without a win. It's not feeling good right now. 1-1 against Brentford at home. So, credit to Brentford and their manager. They fight to the end, but we have to get the job done. inexcusable. And then Arteta's moaning about VAR and offside and all this rubbish. You know, it wasn't given. So it is what it is. We go into the next game now versus Man City at home. So that's going to be the biggest game of our season. Season on the line versus Man City. You know, all these other teams can beat them. When are we actually going to be able to get it over the line and pull out a victory over Man City? You know, Arteta is in Pep's pocket, and until he beats him, he's still second to him. So he has a lot to prove against Pep and against Man City. So huge game coming up, the biggest game of our season. Can we get the job done? Even just a draw, just do not lose that game. So, it's tough. It's a tough result to take, having to concede an equaliser so late on in the game to finish 1-1 versus Brentford. But let's not give up. It's still possible to win this league. You know, it's nearly been 20 years since we've won the league. I would hate to see it slip away. It's because I love this club so much. I want us to do so well. And so, yeah, the biggest game of our season coming up next. Man City at home.